All right, everyone, it's time for the ultimate gaslighting. Yes, is Donald Trump also Adolf Hitler? We have been told this over and over again for almost an entire decade. Nicole Wallace and a few other commentators apparently did not get the memo. I've been told that this makes me a Nazi. I've been told that drinking milk makes me a Nazi. Everyone's a Nazi. Apparently, the NSDAP won the Second World War. I was not aware that Adolf Hitler won. I thought that he died in Argentina or something like that, which is probable, by the way. I was not aware that the NSDAP won the Second World War, but now I've been told by liberal commentators over and over again for years and years, indeed, that is actually the case. It's actually the case. We're all a bunch of fucking Nazis. Sort of like that Kanye song, which is, by the way, a fucking banger. Donald Trump is not a Nazi. The idea that he sleeps next to Mein Kampf and all of these other things, that's completely laughable. But the liberal media has repeatedly compared him to Adolf Hitler, talking about his, again, allegedly, and this is presumptively not true at all, sleeps next to Mein Kampf, has books full of Hitler quotes around him all the time. He hates Mexicans. He hates black people. He hates gay people. He supposedly hates Jews too, but also loves them, and that's a little bit more confusing. That's a little bit of a political nexus. The legacy media has been saying this for years and years. There are a million examples of people who supported Trump or Trump's policies, etc., being labeled as Nazis. There are many examples of Donald Trump being compared to Adolf Hitler. It has happened over and over and over again. Liberal politicians have done it. Legacy media does it even more. So to Nicole Wallace's credit, it's more the fault of the legacy media that you're part of as opposed to actual Democratic Party politicians. But don't fucking try to gaslight me and say that Trump has never been compared to Hitler. God, the comment section will probably be full of people giving specific examples of exactly the same. Donald Trump is basically like Hitler because he drinks water. Hitler drank water, so you should hydrate yourself in order to be more woke, more progressive, or something like that. Adolf Hitler, unfortunately, though, for their claims, was a mainly vegetarian. Donald Trump seems to survive mainly on Big Macs, so there's a little bit of a differentiation. See, your comments have already been falsified just because of Donald Trump's dietary habits, I suppose. Hitler liked dogs. Trump seems to have no problem with them. He doesn't seem to be much of a pet person. I'm being flippant at this point because this is flippant. This is pure gaslighting. You're going to tell me that you're unaware of the fact that liberal politicians have deemed Donald Trump as being at least similar to Adolf Hitler? I can give you a million examples of this. You let me do even a shallow dive, and I can give you plenty of examples of liberal politicians, Swalwell and others, comparing Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler. The thing is that it's totally different. Donald Trump is not a socialist, so there's problem number one, and he doesn't seem to hate Jews, which actually vexes some people out there that otherwise support him. I find this funny as well. Again, that nexus, that's a rabbit hole we're not even going to bother fucking going down because it's so complex, it blows my mind. Trump is not a Nazi. Believe it or not everyone that disagrees with you on some ideological opinion you happen to have is a Nazi. And the legacy media, if it's claiming that it didn't make that connection over and over and over again for the better part of a decade, if they're really going to claim, well, that never happened, we never said that, are you nuts? The internet is forever. We have archival systems now. Everything's archived. It's wonderful. We have plenty of commentary from various liberals saying something to akin to Donald Trump in this way, in some way, is like Adolf Hitler. They also compared him to Stalin. I remember reporting on it. I think this was only a couple of months ago. They claimed that he was effectively a mashup of Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and Mussolini. Uh, which is hilarious, by the way. I don't think that that makes any sense, but then again, that's because I'm a sane, rational individual for the most part. But this article is real. It's archived. It's actually there for the public to see. I made a video about it. The link is still there. You can't fucking claim to me that liberal politicians and liberal commentators have not compared Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler. You've done it for years. What the hell is wrong with you? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Don't you? I mean, again, because of archival capabilities, and because people take screenshots and they copy things down, there's no way with a straight face that you can honestly tell me that the legacy media and liberal politicians in general have not, at least in many cases, insinuated that Donald Trump is basically the retarded version of Adolf Hitler. This has been a going theme on this channel for years. That's not without good reason, because you keep claiming it over and over again. The claim that you never claimed it is totally falsifiable. We've got the archives. We got the fucking articles. What the hell are you talking about? I couldn't even believe it when I saw this. I'm like, at first I thought it was a joke. It was messaged to me on Twitter by several individuals. And I figured, okay, this maybe it's AI or something like that. Somebody's just basically having a lark at the liberals' expense because it's so easily falsified and it's so out of nowhere. Because quite clearly the claim is false because liberals have been claiming this for, again, the better part of a decade. I figured it was just a joke. Like, hey, here's a joke about the liberals trying to cover their tracks for having invoked Hitler. But it's actually real. Nowadays, though, Hitler is receding into the background in favor of people trying to claim that Trump is going to have a crown forged for him and become some sort of monarch. It's almost like people have grown anti-monarchist sentiments or something like that. I don't know. It's inexplicable. I don't know what their strategy exactly is, but it ain't working, dude. You're not going to gaslight me about calling Trump Adolf Hitler, and Trump is quite clearly not attempting to become a monarch. And so, you're just full of shit, basically. It's really funny to watch, though. And it gives me my daily amusement, I suppose, Some of you are probably amused by this too. When you look at this headline, please look at the article. Oh, Donald Trump. We never said that he was Adolf Hitler or anything like that. Yes, you did. We've got your own quotations. We've got quotes in text. We've got audio. We've got video. We've got everything, dude. We've got all of the receipts. You ain't gonna fucking gaslight me on this particular issue. Fuck you. That's about all. Peace out.